All right, let me tell you a story. It's long overdue, but I think it will make a lot of things make sense. So let us go back to our earliest and still strongest frame of reference for one another, the Capturing Fire Queer Poetry Tournament and Festival in, I want to say 2010. It was the year that Sandra Bullock won an Oscar for acting in a movie. That's all I remember, other than all the rest of this, and this is the important stuff. Some of these things I think you know, but I know you don't know the whole backstory. So here goes. So before you and I even arrived at Capturing Fire, I knew about you because Reggie Kabiko, who was so excited that did he meet you in the Bay doing something? Did he do your show? Was that the deal? Probably you knew, Baruch. He was sweating you so hard. All I heard was about you for weeks leading up to Capturing Fire. Also, good for you to know, if you didn't, is that at that time, Reggie Kabiko and I were very close, like closest that we've ever been. Love him as I do. I was in and out of DC a whole lot, and we were collaborating together some. We had almost dated like a year before. So that is to say that when you showed up at Capturing Fire, I was aware that you are very my type and were so charming and talented and adorable, and off limits because a good friend was real into you and I would be a dick. Now, here's what I didn't know, Baruch. You or someone who told you overheard when my then roommate, Wilson, came up to me and said, Baruch, because he knew. Who wouldn't know? Who wouldn't look at you and know that you were carved out of my giddiest fantasies? And I said to him, because he knew, because we had talked about it on the ride in. I said, no, there is no way I could ever do anything with him. And that is the part that you or somebody heard. And what you or that somebody didn't know was that the full context of that was there is no way that I could do anything with that dude I would otherwise be very interested in, because my friend would be real fucked up if I hooked up with the dude he liked. I did not know about this for probably 2 years, interestingly, and kind of devastatingly. I want to say that it was the same week that Terry happened to me in 2012, because I think that was the last time that I saw you in real life. It was the week of that when I did your show. And Tatiana mentioned to me that you very saltily said something about that comment that you overheard at Capturing Fire. Here's the thing. I saw you after that. We talked, and you were both with Dave and with Dave. He was there. I think he had already moved to the Bay. I really wanted to clear it up. And you even said something about, remember that Capturing Fire is how we met. And I knew what the subtext was. It was like, you motherfucker. I'm so sorry. It would have been so awkward, like beyond what I knew how to socially navigate, to have said, hey, by the way, while you're with your ostensibly monogamously partnered boyfriend, who I'm friends with, let me tell you that, I totally would have been down that night that you met him. Yeah. So I never knew how or what to how to navigate that or what to do, and I've been so up my own ass and so out of the loop of everything that even as recently as when I moved out here, I was sure the two of you were still together. I figured y'all were married, because you know how it is to get over 40 and be single and assume that literally everyone else but you is happily partnered. Which brings me to the next thing. If this hopefully clears things up for you and explains why I felt sort of comfortable just coming out of nowhere in the past few days or so. Know that I'm so sorry that you had to feel like something that's so not true about you was true about you. Which leads me to this. Boris Hernandez, you're such a catch. And in a way that's validating to me because I know what it is to be a single gay of a certain age. And you wonder, like, I feel like I'm doing the most right by myself and others as I can. Am I doing something wrong? And I feel like if someone as obviously relationship ready and as big an easy sell as you are in terms of the work that you've done to be the person you deserve and want to be and that the world deserves, it's very validating. But in that sad way, because I don't want either of us to feel, like there's something the fuck wrong with us. And then on that note, I will say that I underplayed how rough the past couple of years have been for me. Like connections that, that I once had personally and socially and artistically feel like they're so dry and so gone. And so I'm leaving everything that I don't want in this year. And I'm giving myself the first 6 months of 2024 to rebuild real quickly and with earned urgency on all fronts: financial, professional, social, artistic, and then romantic. And listen, I'm going to tell you, neither you nor I really know what 6 months will do in either of our lives. But what I will say to you, sir, is if you are in any way interested and we are still local to one another in 6 months and I have my shit together the way that I want, I will be absolutely on the market and I'm handing you, if you want it, right of first refusal.